Hello YouTube, welcome to Damon Does It. Today we're going to be reviewing the Ryobi 1 gallon wet dry vac, model number PCL733. I picked this up Black Friday for $45. I believe it was $20 off the regular price. Comes with the hose and it has these mounting tabs here. I will say the hose comes a nice, it's a strong material. Put that back. Comes with one attachment, crevice tool, and it has one little rack here, which is for other tools, other accessories rather. Put that back there. Comes with a solid handle here that locks into place. It's a beepy handle. Power on and off. Just turn it around. Exhaust port here. Really beepy looking hinges. Turn it around. This here is going to be for the Link modular system. Modular storage system, they call it. Turn it around to the other side. Another hinge. Put down the handle. Let's open it up. Let's see those hinges in action. This swings around. Up. Other side. Lift it up. So you can see it has a filter cartridge system. These are specific to these wet dry vacs. And it has a locking tab. Turn it counterclockwise to unlock. This little check valve ball. And these are washable. And here's the tabs here. You're going to put them there. Twist it to lock. As you can see, I've already taken it on a test run. But as far as the material, this is strong. Give you a better look at that latching system. Okay, just put it together. Show you what it looks like with the battery. Turn it on and give it its first run. Okay, we're going to lock it back up. These are the batteries we're going to be using right here. It's the 18 volt. This is 6 amp hour. Check to see, yep, fully charged. Got all 4 bars. Just pop it in there. Nice positive click. As far as the literature that came with it, you got your operator's manual here. Also, register your product, QR code, easy. And then again, write a review on the Home Depot site. You could want to get the card. Another one that comes is a list of tools they have available, and it's pretty amazing how much stuff they have made that is for specifically 18 volt. I myself have about 15 Ryobi 18 volt tools, and I've been happy with all of them. Here's the Ryobi link I was mentioning, the modular storage system. this, and you're able to place all your 18-volt items on there. One thing about the batteries is I would say just get as many as you can when they're on sale. Get the higher amperage. It is going to be a little bit stronger, and you can find them on sale at a really good price. Some tools come with them, some you buy the tools only. It depends on the deal. Sometimes it's better to buy a tool with the battery than it is to buy the battery alone. It's cheaper that way at times. And they all have the digital readout. I have 2 6-amp hours, I believe 2 4-amp hours, 2 3s, and 1 2-amp. I've never ran out of juice for anything. If I didn't already mention it, this hose is 1 1/4 inch in diameter, and it stretches out to 5 feet. But I found myself, if they put another foot, that would be ideal for me. Okay. So you're going to turn the power on right here. Okay, I'm going to get a close-up of it. If I didn't mention it before, this hose is 1 1/4 inch in diameter, and it stretches out to 5 feet. So I found myself wishing it was 1 more foot. Okay, here we go. We're going to turn it on and do this acrylic. Okay, let's get a close-up, see how well it did. So you can see it cleaned all it up. Okay, I believe this test passed. Let's go on to the next. Okay, to access our dryer vent, we have 2 screws, which I've already removed. 1 there, and 1 over here. Then we're going to lift the screen out, drop it to the side, pull out the housing, and there's access to all the nastiness. And we're going to clean that out using our Ryobi 1 gallon wet dry back. Now that we have the vents off, we're going to go ahead and use our Ryobi 1 gallon wet dry back. toss this outside. Hey. Okay, I believe we're all done. Let's take a look-see. Yep. So this did a very good job. This is actually a task that I had in mind when I bought it because of the portability. And if you want, you can go in there with a wet cloth and get it spotless. Let's go ahead and wipe this down with the wet cloth. There's a groove there that I'm getting into. There you go. And it holds gunk. That'll help get your screen sealed better. Clean that out. Because it rests on it. That's another thing, if you find that your vent isn't sealing, that's because it's going to have buildup underneath. And down here on the very bottom, you gotta put it in that crevice. There's not a lot hiding in there, but you're here, so you may as well. So the main parts we're concerned about is where the vent seats. And where it slides. You can see this track down here where it rests into. Gonna want to clean that. I'm going to do that off camera because all you'll see is my hand in a rag. Okay, it looks like we're done here. One thing to note is you take out the little crevice tool, you can reach more areas, like all the way back here, which let me show you where the actual heat goes, the air goes down into there. And it's best to always clean as much as you can. The reason being is that the more that's there, the more it's just going to build up. So go ahead and wipe it down with a wet cloth. And we've got all the tracks clean. Now it's just time to put it back together. If you've never taken off the dryer vent before, this is what it looks like underneath. Sits down, your screen goes in there. Once you take your screen out, you'll notice it gets sturdy in there. That's where lint collects and makes it hard to close. One thing you can do is take your crevice tool with your Ryobi. In order to get the bulk out, if you really want to, you could go in here with a toothbrush and really get it clean. Same with this, just wipe it down. Mine is actually not that bad. It's been about a year and a half. I actually took the whole machine out, opened it up, cleaned all the debris that was inside. But as you can see how much built up. So it's important to check it, could start fires. If you haven't cleaned your screen out before, you'll notice that it gets harder to push down and it sticks up. That's because of all this buildup here. But one effect from that is this. Because you're constantly jamming it down, trying to work it up, and it's just wearing itself out. So we're going to take a razor blade and trim that out. What I'm using is an X-Acto knife. It's much safer than a straight blade. And you may have to use a straight blade if yours is dull like mine. There we go. Always moving the blade away from your body. I like these because they're definitely safer than handling just a bare razor. And we have some lint in here. go ahead and get that out. Okay, I believe we're all set. Let's go ahead and put it back in. Okay, we've reinstalled the vent screen. We put in our screws. Let's go ahead and slide the screen back in. You can see it's nice and flush. It really is important to do this, I would say once a year.